Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. It's your boy Jacob Jordan. And we're trying to keep up this beautiful trend of a video every day. And today, I just have some football news for you guys, and I want to ask you guys for your opinion on these things in the comments. Don't forget to smash up the video, hit the likes, and help support the channel. I know a lot of you guys have been supporting the channel, and I want to keep growing this channel into something beautiful. Now, let's just get directly into it because it gets to a point, dude. It gets to a point, dude. It gets to a point, man. While on international break with France, Kylian Mbappe told Michael Olise to join him at Real Madrid. Oh man, Chelsea really could have secured this signing, and this is what's so sad about this. To see Olise the funny thing is we all knew that Olise would continue his rise as a top player, and now look at him. He's a Ballon d'Or candidate, one of the best right wingers in the world, and yeah, we've known this. We've known this for a while that he can go play for Real Madrid. He's that good. He's that good. He's that good. And to think that Liverpool and Madrid are in for him, Chelsea tried to sign him twice, failed. It kind of sucks, man. It kind of sucks because I could see him going to Real Madrid and he's just going to take that attack to another level. Great playmaking, great with the ball at his feet. He's going to give your fullback nightmares. It doesn't matter who he goes against. Could be the best fullback in the world, second best, third best, doesn't matter. On his day, Michael Olise is a handful. And when you add him into this Real Madrid attack, it's only going to get worse for the competitors that are trying to actually do some things in the Champions League. Here we thought Real Madrid was like turning into a team that's, that was slowly regressing. Nah, they're not regressing. These guys mean business and they want to dominate Champions League football for the next 10 years. For the next 10 years, man. We're going to keep an eye on this. Like how we have to keep an eye on this. Like I said, it's getting to a point where it's like, man, Real Madrid, how do you guys keep doing this? Breaking. Ibrahima Konaté to Real Madrid. The deal is now very advanced. Basically, Konaté is planning on leaving Liverpool and joining Madrid on a free. He's not planning on renewing his contract. It looks like he's planning on leaving on a free. Now, I do have on the Real Madrid jersey. I've been a fan of Madrid because, I'm a fan of Cristiano. But it's like, man, when it comes to the Champions League, I don't want to see Real Madrid dominance or hierarchy all over again. I would love to see some teams win, like Chelsea. I'd like to see Chelsea do a Champions League three-peat or a treble. I love to see these things, but it looks like we're gonna have to really up our game in the transfer market seriously. I know we're focused on young talent and turning young talent into the best in the world. But if Real Madrid keeps this up, right, going into the future, the only teams I'm going to see really now that's going to be able to compete with Real Madrid for the next 10 years, I'm going to say Chelsea, of course. I would say Barcelona because they have a lot of young talent. PSG has a lot of great young talent as well. Liverpool, super team. Man City, potential to make a super team in any transfer market. Doesn't really matter. So actually, you know what? Maybe it's not as bad. Maybe it's not as bad. Maybe it's just me suffering from PTSD of the 2010s. Everyone knows what the 2010s look like. Real Madrid dominance. That's what the 2010s look like. It was just Real Madrid dominance. But guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this. This is what the Real Madrid starting lineup could look like next season. Trent at right back, Konaté. Center back, Dienhuizen. Center back, Carreras. Left back, Courtois still in goal. They're probably going to go for a top keeper after Courtois. I could see him going for maybe a Slotterbeck from Dortmund. A Slotterbeck from Dortmund, or we're gonna see, because I believe more top keepers are gonna come out to start showing themselves. Tchouaméni, CDM. Tchouaméni seems to, under Xavi Alonso, he's found himself again. Bellingham looks like he's getting ready to return, and I wonder how Xavi's gonna use Bellingham, but who knows? We might see the best version of Bellingham again, that 2024 version of Bellingham. Valverde, always been a very consistent and top midfielder. I would say one of the top 5, top 10 midfielders in the world. Vinny left wing, Mbappe up top as a striker, and Olise on the right wing. What do you mean Olise on the right wing? This is not fair, man. This is actually a ridiculous. This is a super team. This is a super team right here. This is genuinely a super team. Yeah. I don't know how we compete with this, but we will have no choice but to compete with this. No choice. Let's see what happens. Now, moving on to other news. Nuno Santos departs position as Nottingham Forest head coach. Nottingham Forest FC set to confirm the 51-year-old Portuguese relieved of his duties. Not his decision, so he was sacked after 2 years in charge, guiding the club to Europe. He's literally turned this club into a force. I think what Nuno should do now is he should become he should try and apply for a job as the Portuguese head coach, because he's a really good coach. He's been able to work with a club that's, they've been providing him with good players, but he's been able to get them to perform. And with the Portugal national team, you're gonna have way more of an abundance of players. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what happens. You see in the comments over here asking Jose to come back. We're gonna see what happens. It's looking like it's gonna be Postecoglou though. Like I said, it's looking like it's going to be Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou confirmed to be the new Nottingham Forest head coach imminently after Nuno Espirito Santo departure. The 60-year-old Australian will lead Nottingham Forest for their Saturday's trip to Arsenal, joined by a number of staff that he worked with at the Tottenham Hotspurs. So they already started, man. They're not playing around. But the high line. I don't know if Nottingham Forest wants to deal with that high line. Maybe they have the personnel to do it though. Do I think Ange is a good Nottingham Forest? I think he's a proper mid-table manager. But here's the thing: Nottingham Forest do not want to be a mid-table team. They want to be in the top 6. They want to be considered one of the top clubs in England again, like they were in their prime. So I'm not sure if Ange is that guy, but he did win that Europa League final. So we're gonna see, because you want winners at your club. You do want winners at your club. And now the last order of news for the day. I was shocked at all the news I've been hearing so far. From Konaté to Olise, to the sacking of Nuno, to the hiring of Postecoglou directly after. I think Postecoglou could do a lot of great things for Nottingham Forest. But this right here bakes the cake. We all know Didier Deschamps has been, losing his touch when it comes to managing France and especially such a golden generation of France. They're saying that Zidane is preparing to become the new French national team head coach. We know what Zizou's resume looks like when he has the players, top players that can perform. And going into this World Cup year now, 2026, who else would you say is better than Nuno, not Nuno, than Zidane, right? To manage France. Zidane is the right person. Zizou is the right person. Zinedine Zidane is that guy. I believe all the French players are going to respect him. And under his leadership, I believe that with France heading into this World Cup, they have now a strong chance. I believe this could make them favorites. But we have to see how quickly they give him the reins because we're already in September. So you want to give him the reins now so he can start to implement his style and structure into this French national team. I don't think you should wait any longer. So I don't want to see. I don't think Deschamps should coach France going into this new World Cup. His philosophies, he's been found out as a manager. His in game management has been lacking. It's become weaker over the years. Zizou's the right guy, and right now is the right time. France has been underperforming against weaker talents. France is supposed to be dominating with this attack. This attack is ridiculous that they have. You have Olise, and if not Olise, you could put this Desiree Doué. So those are two elite right wingers. Top as for striker, you could put Kylian, or you can go with Ekitike, or you could go with Thuram. All high quality strikers, elite strikers, right? Left wing, Bradley Barcola, or you could go Mbappe. At the 10, you could go Ryan Cherky, or you could do Olise. It like the variations you can go for this attack can be so good because with all of these players and a lot of the players on this attack can play multiple positions like Olise, like an Mbappe, like a Cherky. You can now have like a rotating attack, which is one of the hardest attack we know in football today to defend. An attack that just rotates, that is fluid. France could really turn into that powerhouse that is very dangerous again. And I could definitely see them going into this World Cup now. If Zizou is handed the reins, it could be scary for a lot of top nations. A lot of top nations. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to smash up the likes. Do not forget to smash up the likes. Do you think Zizou is the right guy for the job? I personally think so. And let me know what you think about the news that happened today in terms of Konaté, in terms of Olise, in terms of Nuno, in terms of Postecoglou, and in terms of Zizou. I'll be doing another video later today, so look out for that video. And we will also be going live today to look at the England versus Serbia match. So make sure you guys come to the live, check us out, hang out with us in there. It's gonna be a great time. Peace.